Dear brothers and sisters in Christ, last year the world as we knew it changed, but one thing did not change and never will change, and that is the mission of spreading the love and mercy of Jesus Christ in our world and throughout the Diocese of Bismarck in western North Dakota. Throughout the COVID pandemic, Christ was present with us in our hearts and in our local churches. Our families became stronger domestic churches, and parish priests found innovative ways to bring Christ's light and love to you. We are moving confidently forward in faith. Because, my friends, our mission must continue. In addition to continuing the broadcasting of the Catholic Mass on TV, parishes began live streaming their masses, better utilizing social media to proclaim the good news and finding ways to maximize new and innovative ways to minister to you. The diocese provided them knowledge, information, and support to make challenging decisions to keep the sacramental life alive in each parish. My overwhelming sense of gratitude is to God first, but also to each and every one of you who make up the Catholic Church in western North Dakota for your continued prayers and support. Last year, in the midst of the pandemic, we raised over $3,307,000 that funded the important educational, pastoral, and spiritual programs and services we provide to you and all the Catholic faithful of our 96 parishes. It is now time for us to turn our attention to our 64th annual God Share Appeal, which will be conducted in all of our parishes on May 1st and 2nd. The God Share Appeal plays a crucial role in funding the program, services, and ministries at the heart of our mission to proclaim the gospel, to pass on the faith to future generations, and to celebrate the sacraments. One of the ways we put our generosity to work is by forming good and holy men into the priests who will one day serve you in our parishes. Here to talk to you about our seminarians is Father Jordan Dosh.
Hello, my name is Father Jordan Dosh, Vocation Director for the Diocese of Bismarck. Over this past year, this being my first year as Vocation Director, I've been extremely edified with the support of vocations in our diocese. Whether it's from the young men who desire to be priests, or the prayerful, financial, and emotional support from you, the good faithful. This support for vocations reflects the deep faith of our diocese. During the COVID pandemic, when public practice of the faith was difficult and a lot of my vocation work was compromised, I often wondered what this meant for future vocations for our diocese. But I'm sure, as most of us had to find out, growth happens during times of adversity, and if we don't become complacent, nothing, not even a global pandemic, can take away what's most important, our relationship with Jesus Christ. And as a result for some, discernment for the priesthood. Despite the COVID restrictions, our seminarians had an incredibly positive year of formation. Young men are still applying for seminary, and even more are still out there, sitting in the pews wondering if God is calling them to be a priest. Our diocese continues to be blessed with seminarians. Currently, we have 22 seminarians. After many years of formation, 4 of these men are ready for ordination. On June 11th of this year, Deacons Jacob Dagley, Benjamin Franchuk, Gregory Hilsendigger, and Nicholas Vetter will be ordained to the priesthood. These ordinations are a great joy for our entire diocese. Over the past years, your prayers for our seminarians have been so important. Please continue to pray for each of our seminarians and for more young men to answer the call. Your financial support has also been important. Vocations are a joyful burden. Joyful insofar as we love having seminarians, knowing that the number of priests in our diocese will only be increasing. but the burden comes with the financial responsibility of educating and forming so many men. Tithing to the God's Share appeal is an excellent investment for our diocese. Our seminarians are attending the best seminaries in the United States and in Rome, and as a result, they are receiving the best education and formation possible, which leads them to eventually being the best priests they can be when they begin to serve your families and our parishes in Western North Dakota. Please continue being as generous as you can to support the God's Share appeal, which supports all our seminarians. As always, please continue to pray for more vocations. And if you're a young man with thoughts of the priesthood, don't be afraid to reach out to me or your pastor. The priesthood is a beautiful life. God bless.
Another important office is the Diocesan Office of Family Ministry and Respect Life, which provides several critical programs, including information and resources for marriage preparation, pro-life issues, natural family planning, and many others. One of their new programs is called the Second Marriage Seminar. Here to explain this program is Amanda Jensen.
Hi, my name is Amanda Jensen, and I'm the Director of the Office of Family Ministry and Respect Life for the Diocese. One of the joys of family ministry is working with newly engaged couples in marriage preparation. These young men and women come to us with such enthusiasm and excitement for their future. We also work with couples who are entering marriage for a second time. While their excitement and enthusiasm for their future marriage is the same, we recognize that couples entering into a second marriage have different needs to be addressed by the Church. To meet this need, the Office of Family Ministry has developed a program called the Second Marriage Seminar. Any couple, where one or both have lost a spouse to death or who are civilly divorced and have completed the annulment process, are able to attend. The Second Marriage Seminar prepares couples to enter the sacramental union of marriage with presentations and activities on sacramental love, intimacy, affection, and family spirituality. Additionally, attendees are given the opportunity to discuss and learn about themes likely present in a second marriage, such as blending families and step-parenting, as well as communication and closure with their previous marriage. The seminar curriculum is led by a team of couples who have entered into second marriages themselves and are generously willing to share their relatable experiences from their own marriages. A diocesan priest is also present for spiritual guidance. Engaged couples preparing for a second marriage work with their own pastor to ensure that they are at a proper place in their marriage preparation to attend the Second Marriage Seminar. The day-long seminar takes place in Bismarck on a Saturday. For more information, check the diocesan website. Thank you for your generosity to the God Share Appeal, which supports so many wonderful programs and opportunities offered in the diocese, including this Second Marriage Seminar.
Thank you, Amanda. All of our important programs and services provided by our diocesan offices help bring the teachings of Jesus Christ to our youth, young adults, and our experienced seniors. All of these programs and services are greatly impacted by your gifts to the God Share Appeal. It is one of the beautiful, tangible ways of giving back to your Catholic Church in grateful praise for all that God has blessed us with. St. Paul had a spirituality of gratitude. It seems that no matter what Paul went through, separation from those he loved, jailed for long periods of time, hunger, the sword, no matter what he faced, he remained thankful to God. St. Paul, in his letter to the Colossians, encourages them to dedicate yourselves to thankfulness. That is the theme I have chosen for this year's God Share Appeal. No matter how each of us suffered through the last year, let us move forward in our faith and dedicate yourselves to thankfulness. The great programs and ministries provided by the diocese could not exist without your consistent generosity to the annual God Share Appeal. Once again, I humbly ask for your assistance and support. I invite you to prayerfully consider increasing your gift from last year if that is possible. Please know that I have already increased my gift for this year as well. Thank you again for the many ways you support the Diocese of Bismarck. May God bless each of you and your families.